Welcome everyone to Meow's Virtual Adoptions. It is August 8th. My name is Rebecca and I am going to be your host. And let's bring up the welcome screen to say hello to everyone. So hi, my name is Rebecca and it is August 8th, Saturday, and today is Meow's Rescue's Virtual Adoptions again. And I just have a few kitties this week. So what's really great is I still have a few kitties from last week. If you remember, who was it? Dayton, Easton, and Harlow are three kittens that are being raised together. They're siblings. And last week I did not have any videos of them. This week I do. If you have been to our channel recently, you see that I posted their videos last night. So late last night. So they are there. So go check them out. They're pretty awesome. While you're out there, please hit our subscribe button so that we can, make some changes here on our channel that are positive and help us out. Okay, so let's just dive right in and let's see a little bit about our kittens. So I'm going to go ahead and show the kittens, and then I will talk a little bit about how, the adoption process and what you need to do, and, if there's any, questions or whatever, we'll deal with those as we come to them. So let's go ahead and see the kittens. Again, these are kittens you have seen before. If you saw them, if you watched our video from last week, you have seen these kittens. But again, with Dayton, Easton, and Harlow, I do have new video of them. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And the first one I'm going to show you is Miss Lola, because we have seen her before. Now, just so you know, I am not always, hello buddy, I am not always told when these kitties get adopted, so occasionally I may show kittens that are, that have already been adopted, but I haven't been told about them yet. So just please take these with a little grain of salt. Just remember that, every kitten out there really, really deserves a second chance. They didn't ask to be born, and yet we are doing our best to find them forever homes, places where they're going to be able to live happy, healthy, safe, and loved. Okay? So here is Miss Lola. Let me bring up her information from her foster mom, and let's see if I can find it really quick. There it is. So just talking about Miss Lola, she is a part Maine Coon mix, which means that she has definitely some Maine Coon qualities about her. If I understand right, she is a little petite, so she's smaller than what a Maine Coon would normally be. Maine Coons are one of the largest breeds that we have here in the U.S., and they can get to be pretty big. I have my own part Maine Coon. Let's see if I can show him. Let's see. Mr. Tuger. So that is Tuger. He is part Maine Coon, and he's actually small for the breed. He's only about 14 or 15 pounds, somewhere right around there. But he is very dog-like. He's an amazing cat. I'll tell you what, Maine Coons are pretty awesome. They generally have a little bit longer hair. Very, very sweet, very friendly, very dog-like in a lot of their manners. My Maine Coon Tuger, he likes to play fetch. So we play fetch with mice and little things like that, little toys. So he loves to do that. He also loves to play chase. He runs the racetrack here in my house at all hours. I even have, I don't know that you can see it behind me. No, maybe not. Let me see if I can lift this up a little. So directly behind me in my hallway, a little dark back there, but I have one of those big mouse wheels. And Tuger, I have 5 cats, and Tuger's the only one that will get on that mouse wheel and run. He's crazy about it. He runs on it usually first thing in the morning, and a lot of times at 2 o'clock in the morning. So again, Maine Coons are really special kitties. They're very dog-like, pretty awesome cats. And that's from my own personal experience. So if that's any if that's any indication of what these kitties are like, you cannot go wrong with getting a Maine Coon. So let me tell you what the foster mom says about Lola. In terms of her personality, she is nothing but sweet. She loves to be petted and scratched and will adore you for brushing her. She is a little shy at first, but loves affection. One thing that stands out about her is she makes these sweetest little chirping sounds. She's perfect with the litter box and pretty much great in every way. Lola was FELV, FIV tested, and it did come back negative, which is a really, really great thing. You know, we do not test all of our animals or all of the kitties that come in, especially because we tend to take in a lot of very young kittens. And when kittens are tested, snap tested, which is the FELV, FIV test, when we test them for that, when they're really, really young, a lot of times it will come back false positive. So it's a lot of wasted money to get a lot of false positives. So for the most part, kitties should be, you know, at least 6 months old or so before they get that snap test. And then it's a much more accurate test. Back to Lola. She is a gray Maine Coon mix. She was born in January, March, April. Sorry, yeah, I still have to count. She is actually an April Fool's baby, so April 1st, 2018. So she is just over 2 years old. Let's see, her MRQ number is 1S4-20-0. And it looks like, let's see, she gets along with other kitties, obviously. She gets along, I'm pretty sure she would probably get along with dogs, other cats. I'm pretty sure she'd be amazing with kids. So, you know, I don't think you could go wrong with getting Lola and, you know, adding her to your family, regardless of what size of the family or, you know, different family members you have. So if you are interested in Lola, what you'll need to do is contact our office. You first will need to get an application. You get that by sending an email to MeoowzResQ@gmail.com. Request the application. They'll send it out to you. You fill it out. You return it. Then it is in the office. Then what you'll need to do is call our office and let them know that you are interested in Lola. You'll need to leave your name, phone number, and when you're doing this, you'll leave it on a message, so please speak slowly and clearly. Your name, your phone number, the name Lola, her MRQ number, 1S4-20-0, and just let them know that, hey, I saw her on the virtual adoptions. You know, I'm telling you, you cannot go wrong getting a Maine Coon. They're amazing, amazing kitties. Total love. You know, all they want is to love you and to be loved. And, you know, they're pretty awesome. So if you've always thought of yourself as a dog person and you're looking to transition to be maybe more of a cat person, or maybe you and your significant other can't decide, but, you know, one's a dog person, one's a cat person, and you want something in between, Lola's the kitty for you. All right? Let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to bring up the 3 kittens that I brought up last week, Dayton. And I do have, like I said, an amazing little video for each of them. So there is little Dayton. Now there are 2 boys and a girl, I believe. So Dayton and Easton are boys, and the little girl is Harlow. So Dayton is, let me bring up his profile so I have it here so I don't tell you something wrong. Let's see, Dayton is confident, curious, and playful. He likes to run around and play with other kittens. He is very active and adventurous. He likes to explore new areas and play with cat toys. He likes to jump around and chase after the teaser wand, and he likes jumping on your lap and being petted gently. He is an energetic little boy. So I imagine Dayton is going to be an incredible kitty for, you know, a family that has several kids, that everybody wants to play with a kitten, and I'm sure he's going to be one of those kitties that's, hey, you want to play? Let's go. He is what we call domestic short hair, so, you know, we don't know exactly what his background is, but has a general group. He is a domestic short hair orange tabby with white. He and his siblings, so Easton, Dayton, and Harlow, were all born on, let's see, the, 5/11. So that would have been January, March, April, May, I'm sorry, May 11th. So they're just a few months old. So they're not very old at all. May, June, July, August. So they're, 3 months old or so. Dayton, let's see, start off, Dayton's MRQ number is L7-20-1. Now, each of these kitties are, the adoption fee for these kitties is $175 because they are under a year old, but they are not an exotic kitty, so they're under a year old, $175. However, if you consider taking 2 of them, the office may offer you a small discount for taking 2. We do our best to try to keep the siblings together if we can, or at the very least make sure that there's a kitty at home for them to learn from and to play with. Kitties can only learn from other kitties, so it is important that especially the younger cats have a buddy at home to play with and to learn from and to learn with. So like I said, Dayton MRQ number L7-20-1. If you're interested in Dayton, give our office a call, get your application in, give our office a call, leave your name and phone number, and the name Dayton with his MRQ L7-20-1, and somebody will get back to you, usually within 24 hours, and hopefully this would be a great fit for you and your family. So let's go ahead and move on to Easton. Easton, there we go. Easton is a little orange kitty. Oh my gosh, he's so gorgeous. So again, Easton is a male born on May 11th, sorry. And his adoption fee is $175 as well. This is what the foster mom says about Dayton. So first of all, he is, again, domestic short hair, orange tabby with white. No, I'm sorry, that's Easton, or that's Dayton. Easton is just orange tabby, so he's not with the white patches, he's just orange tabby. Easton is good-natured, easygoing, laid back, and independent. He is like a big brother to the other kittens. He likes to be gently petted, and he also enjoys spending time on his own. So he's a kitty that doesn't mind being on his own. He shows affection by coming towards you and gently rubbing against you. So we call that head butting. So, they butt heads against you and then they rub up against your legs. He seems happy when he is chilling on his own and spending quality time. He likes to sleep in a quiet and private area. Sometimes he is also quite active and playful when he is playing with the other kittens. He will most likely get along with kids and other animals, which I said that about Dayton as well. When kittens are easygoing and laid back and chill, they're usually very good with other animals, very good with kids. We sometimes have to be a little careful because when you get kids that are under the age of 5, they don't really understand how to not pull the tail, not poke the eyes, don't put your fingers down their ears, and kittens can get a little freaked out about this sometimes. So having kittens like this when they're really young, to see their personality as very chill and very laid back, this tells us that a family who has toddlers or younger, this would be a really good kitten fit for your family. So check this little guy out. He's such a little roly-poly little bundle of joy. Easton's MRQ number is L7-20-2. So Dayton is -1, Easton is -2, okay? Again, $175. However, if you are interested in taking 2 kittens, the office is obviously, they may offer you a discount for the 2 kittens. Now, just keep in mind that the office is the ones, they reserve the right to give you the exact adoption fee for each kitten. I may say it's $175. They may say it's it's higher, or they may say it's lower. I'm giving you what I believe the fee should be, and hopefully it matches what the office has their idea of what it should be. Like with Miss Lola, she is a Maine Coon, which makes her, exotic, but she's over a year old, which makes her, an exotic would be 200, but if she's over a year old, that would make her 150. So I'm not sure where the office will settle on that adoption fee for Lola. But with Easton and Dayton, they are both 175. Again, if you take more than one kitten, they may offer you a discount. Let's go on to little sister, which is Miss Harlow. And she is a gorgeous little girl. Oh, I'm just in love with this little girl. Let me bring up her information. So Harlow is domestic short hair tortie. She is just like her big brother. She gets along with cats. Other cats, she probably get along with kids fine, and with dogs, small or big, doesn't matter. Her adoption fee is $175 as well. Her MRQ number is L7-20-3. Let's see. Foster mom says this about Miss Harlow. Harlow is sweet, easygoing, and cuddly. She loves to sit on your lap and cuddle and get lots of love. She shows affection by sitting on your lap and purring. She seems the most happy and calm when being gently petted and held. So here's a kitty that likes to be held. We love kittens like that. Sometimes she is playful too. She likes to run around and play with the other kitties. With her fun-loving personality, she will most likely get along with kids. She will also be great friends with other animals. So young Miss Harlow is going to be an amazing kitty for any family who, a lot of times I've been asked by families who have children who might be slightly autistic, or they may have attention issues, or a little ADHD, stuff like that. Kitties like this, getting a child a pet like this, gives them something to focus on, gives them a friend to bond with, and somebody who will always be there for them. So I've helped families who have had kids. Not even just kids, I actually helped a family who the spouse had returned from, I believe he was in Iraq, and he had some PTSD, and they were looking for a kitty that needed to be calm, a kitty that loved to have attention, loved the affection, and loved to be held and cuddled. And I hear back from them occasionally, and they tell me that getting that kitten made a world of difference in their lives. It gave him, the ability to, feel the calmness from the kitty who's now a cat now, to incorporate the calmness and patience of that cat in their everyday lives. It gave him something to focus on instead of his reactions to, sounds and things like that. So instead of, jumping every time something, the door slammed, he was able to stay much more calm. So kitties like this can be an amazing gift to families, and especially individuals who may have attention problems, or, especially the kids who may be a little slower with, their abilities and learning situations. And especially now with this COVID-19 and everybody's got to stay home, and mom and dad have to be the teachers. And, sometimes those kids don't understand that, well, if I'm not at school, how come I'm doing school stuff? Because, it doesn't make sense to them. So, having a kitty gives them a responsibility, helps to give them some attention and a focus on an animal, which is pretty awesome. So again, if you're interested in any of these kitties so far, you need to first get our application by sending an email to MeoowzResQ@gmail.com. And then once you have that filled out and sent in, then just give our office a call, at 714-997-0868 and let them know. You'll leave a message and let them know your name, your phone number, the name of the kitty you're interested in, the MRQ number if you know it, and just let them know, hey, I saw this kitty on Virtual Adoptions. And the last kitties that I'm going to show you, I don't know much about them. I just grabbed them off of our Facebook page because I thought I'd give them a little extra help. This would be Christina and Juliana. So you'll see on here that I do not have an MRQ number. And with these two particular kittens, we do not want you calling our office. We want you to call the foster mom, whose name is Roxanne Myers, and you can reach her at 714-501-8351. This is Christina and Juliana. Unfortunately, I do not have a video. Christina is the dark kitty, and Juliana, I believe, is the multicolored kitty. And let me read to you what their foster mom says about them. About Christina, she says, I'm very sweet and laid back. I really like to sleep. I am very motherly and love to give kisses. I'm great with other cats and dogs and would love to go to a home with my sister, Juliana. And about Christina, she says, I'm very friendly and sweet. I love to cuddle and take naps. I really enjoy being the center of attention and being as beautiful as I am. Can you blame me? I love to play with my sister, and I'm also good with dogs. I'm playful and energetic girl looking for a home where I can be loved. I am outgoing and just looking for the perfect fit. I would love to be adopted with my sister Christina. Now, these two kittens were born on, let's see, March 25th, just a few months ago. So they're just a few months old. They are being fostered in Placentia. So that's the Inland Empire area. Their adoption fees are normally $175. However, if they are adopted together, there may be a discount to be able to take both of them. That would be amazing. If you are interested in either of these kitties or both, and hopefully we are interested in taking both, you can reach their foster mom at roxannemyers@gmail.com. That's ROXANMYERS@gmail.com. Or you can give her a call at 714-501-8351. Again, just so you know, I am not aware if any of these kitties have been adopted so far. Nobody has said anything or told me anything about them yet. So I'm assuming they are still available. Now, I know that there are many more kitties out there with our fosters that I don't have listed here. I do want to bring up our links page because that is going to show you where we also show other bios that you can go check out if you're still looking for other kitties. So let me go ahead and bring that page up. So here is our links page. So if you go to MeoowzResQ.org, that's our website. Our Facebook page, we do post a lot of ads up there for the kitties that are available here in the Orange County and the Inland Empire area. So if you go to facebook.com/MeoowzResQ, that will take you to our Facebook page. And then I set up a page on our website, MeowzResQ.org/virtual-adoptions. If you go there, it's going to give you a lot of information about, where we have other ads posted. So, for example, there's links on there to our Facebook page. There's a link to Pet Finder where we also list kitties. A link to Adopt a Pet, and I believe our Craigslist link is up there as well. So go check that out. That will give you other locations where we have where we show some of our adoptable kitties. Let's see. Yeah, so there it goes. So this is also gives you the information about our adoption application, how you can get it, how you can request it and get it sent back in. It also lists our adoption fee guide so that you can be reminded of which kitty types, the amounts that we ask for them. It also lists other ways that you can help MeowzResQ if You know, we have on there at the very top 2 links to go to donate. So if you are able to donate, you know, we really appreciate that. That helps us out and helps the kitties out more than you'll ever know. But if you can't donate right now, and we completely understand that, you know, everybody is, you know, there's so many people out of work right now. It's just crazy. So we understand that, but everybody does have to do food shopping. So, for example, if you can't donate, and we get that, a lot of us here in Southern California shop for food at Ralph's. So there's a link on there that explains to you how to set up your Ralph's card, your Ralph's account, so that when you do shop at Ralph's, based on the amount that you spend, Ralph's donates to MeoowzResQ a percentage of that amount. So there's several other organizations that do the same sort of thing, and they're listed there on that page as well. So go check them out. You don't spend any more money than you already are, and you are actually doing a cool thing by helping us out. If you go to smile.amazon.com, you can set that up the same way. So every time that you order something from Amazon, a certain amount, you know, based on the amount you pay, you know, the Smile program actually donates back to a nonprofit that you designate. So if you go in, set your card up or set your account up so that MeoowzResQ is that designee, then we end up, you know, you do nothing more than what you're already doing. You do your own, you know, you do your shopping, and we get, you know, we get a little bit of benefit from that. So I did mention pricing. Let me show you that really quick. So as far as pricing goes, the exotic breeds include the Siamese, Russian Blues, Maine Coons, Ragdolls, Norwegian Forest cats. Cats that are very exotic looking, that are not just your normal basic tabby type kitty. They are in much higher demand. So, you know, we're constantly being asked, I want a Siamese, or I would like to have a Maine Coon. So as soon as those types of kitties come in, they're almost already adopted. So if you are looking for that kind of a kitty, it's really important that you let our office know, send them an email, give us a call. You can reach our office at 714-997-0868. You would leave a message. Somebody would be able to get back to you as soon as possible. That's usually within 24 hours. Anyhow, the exotic breeds, because they are in such higher demand, we ask for $200 for that. And if the kitten is up to a year old, so under a year, it's $175. If they're over a year old, then it's $150. Now, what all does that include? So, you know, you're paying $150, $200. What are you getting for all this? So you're getting a cat that has been spayed or neutered, so you don't have to worry about them being fixed. It's already taken care of. They've had their first FERCP vaccination. And basically what that means is if they're under a year old, they are supposed to have a series of vaccines called the FERCP. I do a video that's under our info playlist that talks about the FERCP vaccine. So I'm going to leave that there. If you're interested, go check that out from there. But we give them their first one. If they're still in our care, when the time comes for their second vaccine, then we will definitely give them the second vaccination. If you adopt them before that second vaccine is due, then it is on you to get that second vaccine taken care of. And it's only like $10, so you don't have to worry about that it's not that much. We also give them deworming medication just to make sure to cover anything that might be in their system, and then we give them a flea treatment as well. When you adopt from us, you're also getting a guarantee that you're getting a happy, healthy kitty. You're getting a guarantee, we're giving you a voucher for a free checkup at one of our partner vets. So basically this is just your peace of mind so that you can take the kitty in, get it checked out by a vet, and make sure that the kitty is happy and healthy. That's your peace of mind. And then if for any reason things aren't working out within the first 2 weeks, you're going to know that. And all you need to do is give our office a call. We'll take the kitty back. And also, if the kitty gets sick in the first 2 weeks, give us a call. We can get you some medication. If it's simple, if it's a simple situation that we can handle easily, we'll get medication to you. If it's more severe, we'll take the kitty and take him to one of our vets. If you don't want to do that and you want to take him to your own vet, that's perfectly fine. We don't have a problem with that. But you just need to know that we cannot reimburse you if you take the kitty to your own vet if it gets sick in the first 2 weeks. So if it's sick in the first 2 weeks, give us a call. We'll help you out. We'll do what we can to make sure that that kitty gets healthy. Okay, so there is all of that. Let's see. What is our adoption process? So I'm going to bring this up really quick. So the adoption process is, first of all, very first thing you should be doing is getting our application. Regardless if you've seen the kitty that you're interested in yet or not, go to our, send an email to MeoowzResQ@gmail.com. Request an application, get that filled out and sent in. That way it's sitting there on the desk. If you never adopt from us, that's okay. But if you find a kitty, you've got your application in, it's a really quick process right after that. Okay? So first of all, first things first, get that application filled out and sent in. Next thing that you want to do is go find your kitty. Okay, so what you're going to do is you can, like I mentioned a little bit ago, we post ads for many of our kitties on Pet Finder and Adopt-A-Pet and Craigslist and our Facebook page. Also do a few of them here on the virtual adoptions. So find the kitty that you're interested in that we have, and then what you'll do is end up contacting our office. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll call our office at 714-997-0868, and you'll leave a message. What you'll want to do is leave your name, your phone number, the kitty's name that you're interested in adopting, and if you know it, the MRQ number. That's really important, because if you say, I want the black kitty named Elvis, well, guess what? A lot of times we have 2 or 3 or 4 black kitties named Elvis. So it's really important that you let us know what the MRQ number is, because that narrows it down to one very specific kitty. And then, if you remember where you saw the kitty at, just mention, I saw the kitty on Pet Finder. That way we know exactly, okay, so maybe this black kitty named Elvis was posted, his bio was posted on Pet Finder, and this other black kitty named Elvis, his bio was only shown on the virtual adoptions. Well, if you mention, I saw him on Pet Finder, well, we know which one you're talking about. So, again, that's a little important. Just let us know where you saw the kitty. Once all that happens, what happens? So, basically, once all that happens, the office will give you a call back. There will be a short discussion on making sure that the kitty fits your home and your home fits that kitty. And once that all happens, then you're going to be talking to the office about setting up a transition. You go picking the kitty up. So first things first at that point is you call the office, 714-997-0868, and just make an appointment. And it's really important that you do not miss your appointment time, because if you do, we're trying to keep everybody safe and healthy during this COVID-19. So, with the coronavirus being so prevalent, especially here in California, it's really important that everybody stays safe. So, if you've missed your appointment time, make sure that you do not go into the building immediately when you get there. Make sure you call again to make sure that the next person, the next appointment has, they're not there yet, so that, people aren't running into each other. We want to make sure that, you have a time that you're supposed to be there, try to make that time. Just be there on time. You know, we don't want everybody in the office at once, and that's how you manage it. Let's see. Next. If well, personally, or obviously, you know, it is a requirement that Governor Newsom has said that everybody should be wearing masks when you're out in public, especially when you can't social distance. And our office is tiny, so, you know, you're not going to be more than 6 feet apart from somebody. So please, please, please wear a mask. If you have gloves, even better. That's always a big help too. So also, because of all this, we want to make sure that everybody is safe. So only one adult, if possible, should come into the office to pick the kitty up. Please do not bring your children in. We do have several kitties that are in the cattery, and when kids come in, they want to play with the cats. We can't allow that. So please, we don't want to disappoint the kids. We want to keep everybody safe. Try to leave them at home with somebody or outside with somebody who's responsible. Next thing you want to do is make sure that you bring a carrier for your kitty, because you need to take your new kitty home. So make sure you bring a carrier, and one that is big enough for your kitty to stand up and turn around. So if it's a kitten, you can get away with having a small carrier. But if it's a cat that is a year or older, then you definitely want to have a bigger carrier. You don't want to squeeze a big kitty into a little carrier, because they will yell and cry and be, I mean, you wouldn't want to be scrunched in, you know, into a tight space, you know, going home with somebody for the first time. You know, you're already scared. Try not to freak them out anymore by, you know, scrunch them into small space. And another thing that you can do for the kitty is bring a small blanket or a towel to place in the bottom of the carrier. That way they have something soft to stand on or to lay down on, and they're not slipping and sliding back and forth. And let's see, what did I have last here? Oh, your payment. Make sure that you bring a credit card or cash. We do not accept checks. And as far as I know, there is not an ATM that's really close by. I believe there's a Target not too far, but it's important that if you're going to bring cash, please bring enough to cover the entire adoption. And credit card, obviously, they can accept that there at the office, credit or debit. And that's it. So that's how you deal with the, you know, coming to the office. And let's see. That's really about it. That's all I've really got. So you've seen our kitties. Let me remind you. If you can donate, go to our website, that virtual-adoptions page. If you can donate, we certainly appreciate it. If you cannot, there are other options there. But what we'd really like for you to do is, when you get out, go to our YouTube channel, hit subscribe. That way you can see any new kitty adoption, adoptable kitties videos that I can post. You know, you'll get a notification of those right away, and you know, keep coming back. You know, I try to get as many kitties as I can, and unfortunately it doesn't happen very often when I get you know, when I get them, but definitely check them out. When you find a kitty that you're in love with, you know, your life is complete. So keep coming back. We'll see you next week. I'll try and find some more kitties, and hopefully we'll get these kitties that we've seen so far, get them adopted. Until then, keep chasing that red light. See you next week.